Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome. So excuse my nails because I am fixing both of my thumbnails, so please excuse my nails. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I achieved this alligator print with just some gel polish and a base coat, and I'm going to show you how I achieved that. So it's pretty simple, it's not complicated at all. I'm going to show you a few examples of some nails that I did, and I'm having trouble, you'll see towards the end of the video, but when it gets into the darker colors I have a little bit of trouble showing you guys, so I'm hoping that it's picking up on camera. And even in edit right now they look a lot better than what they did when I was trying to record and show you what they looked like, so I'm happy that you can see a little bit clearer when I am looking through the video, so I'm hoping that you guys can see even the darker colors. But see right here, I'm hoping that you can see this one because this is one of my favorites, and we are going to be I am going to be demonstrating this one here for you today along with two others. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, please give this video a thumbs up. I tried to do a little short of how I achieved, or no, actually I didn't even do a demonstration on how I did the alligator print in my kind of my way of doing it, but I did a shorts video on just showing how just showing a couple of the nails that I did, and you guys really seem to like it a lot. So I'm really grateful and thankful for that. So I said, you know what? The video did really well. I might as well show them how I achieved it. So all I did was put down a coat or layer of the base coat. And here I'm using a Saviland base coat. And you can tell, excuse the little bubbles, but didn't really bother me because, you know, this is just an example. I just want you guys to see how this is working, but the base coat acts like a blooming gel, and so the colored gel is going to continue to spread out, and so it's cool to watch it spread out, but right when you see the design that you want, you need to cure it in the LED light because it's going to continue to spread out more and more, and you're going to lose that shape. So if you want to preserve that design and you like what you see, you need to quickly cure it. So that's what I did here. And if you have little bubbles, yes, I could pop them, or I could, you know, you can put a rhinestone over it and you won't even see that. But this one right here, this color is gorgeous, first of all, and this one here, I think you guys are going to really like a lot. So enjoy. And by the way, over the color, I'm putting another layer of base coat, and I'm not going to cure it at all. We are not curing it. When you add the colored gel on top, I am not curing it at all because you want that base coat to stay wet because you want to add the gel polish on top of that base coat, because if you cure it, you're not going to get the effect, if that makes any sense. So you can see here, the colors are immediately starting to spread out. And then on the sides, in between every two, I'm putting another dot of gel. And this is just a Saviland base coat. You can try any base coat that you have. I am going to be trying different base coats and seeing if I get different effects. I think that would be fun. I actually do have a blooming gel in my Amazon cart, but I did want to use what I had, and I wanted to try a few base coats first before I went and purchased a blooming gel. But I really think that we're coming out with some really cool designs here, and I do believe that all base coats are all different. I mean, they're not all the same. So with each base coat, I think you'll get a different effect is what I think might happen. And I think that is maybe one of my goals, is to try to find a couple of base coats and see, or use a couple of base coats because I have quite a few, and just see which ones, you know, how they work. Do they all work differently? Do the colors spread out more or less? Also, be generous with the amount of base coat that you're putting on. I mean, you don't want it dripping off, and you don't want a really thin coat. You want enough. So I would say a thick layer of a base coat, and then do not cure it and go ahead and start to add your color. I think what I want to try next is maybe trying different colors. The only thing is that you have to be really quick with this, like quick with your hand, because the colors start to spread really quickly. So you have to be quick with it, and then quick to cure. And also for that one, my first drop or two was too much, so you want to control and just be aware of how much you have on your brush, because this is drips of polish at a time, so you don't need much at all, as you can see. And you don't want them to run into each other, so that's what I'm saying. You need to have a little bit of space in between each other. Also, I was experimenting, and not every color kind of spreads out. I'm not really sure how to explain it. I was experimenting with different colors off camera, and it was like some colors were like really spreading out, and then some of them weren't really even moving. So experiment with your gel polishes also. There might be different brands, that are a little bit different. So definitely use what you have and experiment with what you have and get creative. Want to add that they space, and you could see while I was doing it in this little tutorial that we had in this video, but the space that I had in between each dot was very small. I was not allowing for there to be a lot of space in between each dot, and I think that's what gives the effect. You also, you want there to be enough space, but you don't want there to be a huge gap, because remember, the colors are going to start to spread, and you don't want them to run into each other. But like I said, when you see a pattern or design that you like, go ahead and quickly put it in your light, and you'll lock it in place so the colors will not continue to kind of run into each other. I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. I loved making all of these designs. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for stopping by.